Mayor, it is so good to see you. And
Good to see you, Senator Rath.
I appreciate your opening comments. And for many years, you and I have worked together on economic development when we were on numerous boards together, and we watched the renaissance of Buffalo unfold pre-pandemic. And in your opening comments, you had mentioned the $100 million of state assistance for economic development, and I had referenced a few communities that you were potentially going to be prioritizing. But if I were to talk about Larkinville, Hurdle Avenue, Elmwood Village, East Side, West Side, Canal Side, Outer Harbor, there's a lot of hungry mouths to feed, per se, when it comes to investment in the city of Buffalo. Could you provide some specific, priorities of where you think that money is going to be utilized and for what purpose?
So, we've seen explosive growth in downtown Buffalo, and we certainly want to see a continuation of that growth. But we also want to see the investments that continue to grow in downtown, the Buffalo Niagara Medical Campus, and our waterfront extend into neighborhoods and neighborhood commercial districts throughout the city of Buffalo. So my focus going forward will be to see even more economic development, retail development, development of services in the residential areas and the commercial districts in neighborhoods throughout the city of Buffalo, East Side, West Side, North Side, and South Side. Equity is a key watchword, and we want to make sure that we're making investments that enable all of our neighborhoods to grow and all of our residents to benefit.
Well, thank you. And I think narrowing the focus is important to make sure that we're prioritizing in the right neighborhoods and in the right communities. Also, you touched on tourism and the arts and the investment when state monies or resources are provided, the massive return that comes back to a community for every dollar that's invested in tourism, the return back to the community. And we have a destination in Western New York and in Buffalo. And I'm hopeful that you can expand on what you think are some of the priorities with regards to tourism and the arts in Buffalo going forward with state monies.
Tourism has been a real driver of economic development activity and job creation in the city of Buffalo, and we see our various tourism venues continue to grow. We have to invest in them. Many of our beautiful tourism venues, date back to over a century and a half. So preserving them is critical to preserving the vibrancy of tourism and arts and culture in the city. I want to make sure, though, as we make those investments, we are also investing in our cultural institutions and cultural destinations of color as well. And that will also be a part of the equity that I've talked about in terms of investments in arts, culture, and tourism.
Well, thank you, Mayor. I appreciate your leadership and look forward to continuing to advocate with you for Western New York.